Easily spotted, flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and go.
Dak to the air here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. 1st down, here's Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
First run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Prescott on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dak. Hauled in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Brings up second and 8. At the line,
Dak throwing again. And that's another one. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. First and 10, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott. Gets to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it, it's Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Goff taking right to the air. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. On first down, it's Gibbs. And some solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Pickup of 2 here. And the Lions have a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Back to the air, Prescott. Looking right, and he finds him. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Snap is off, it's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10, here's Prescott. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Comes up empty on that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott getting out to his left. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. So a gain of 30 yards on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Yeah, here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
One final shot before the half. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Headed out right. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goff to the air now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. The Cowboys scoop it up. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now pitch to Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Gibbs on second down. Works his way to the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Big game downfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. Offense to the line for second down. Another one for Gibbs. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. It out wide quick, and he might throw this. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Savon Revel with the pick.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on first and 10. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again is Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. And the Lions come up big with an end zone interception and a nice return, too, out to their own 20.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Lamb has another one. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score. They'll try it on the ground. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now he takes it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points in the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Brian Branch has it. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up.
Here we go. Wait, check. Keep it rolling. Run it in for a touchdown. Wait, take.
Williams. And he gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.